Hello gamers and happy holidays. Welcome back to my channel. As you see, we're on a different form here. It's a little different. You're not seeing me playing a video game today. Why is that? Because I have an Amazon favorites videos for you. I know. Christmas is probably in like tomorrow by the time I post this. I understand that. But what I have for you is after Christmas sales that you're probably gonna want to check out. Because I know some of these things were already on sale before Christmas. They have to be on sale after Christmas. I know they're gonna be on sale afterwards. I know how retail works, okay? I'm a residential, retail, music. I do a lot of things. I'm a multifaceted person. Let's hop right into the Amazon favorites. Yes, I know this is a Micro Center bag. I felt like it was fitting, okay? Micro Center, for those who don't know, Micro Center is literally a computer and electronics store. I wish I had one in my city. So basically, these Amazon favorite items are things that I've picked up as a gamer, but also as a streamer and a content creator in the gaming space. So these can kind of go either way, whether you're just trying to game or whether you're trying to stream, create content. These things are definitely going to be something that I recommend. First things first. Actually, let's really start first things first. And I just realized I don't have the box for this thing. If you're like me and you play on console, shout out PlayStation, and you're looking for a way to stream content, but you don't want to stream through the actual console itself. I have a MacBook. I have a 2020 MacBook, I believe. That is how I stream. I have a capture card, an Elgato HD60X or S, one of the letters. I also have the Chatlink cable, the Elgato Chatlink cable included with that. They may be full price right now just because Elgato tends to do a lot of sales on their own terms, but definitely a recommendation and honestly a necessity if you want to stream through console and you want a face cam. If you want to be able to customize your streams a bit more, you're going to need a capture card. I absolutely recommend Elgato. Next thing, after you're already set up with your capture card, you have whatever device that you're going to be streaming from, your computer, your laptop, whatever you're doing, you're going to need a controller. If you're like me and you play first-person shooter games, especially MW3, there's a lot of slide canceling going on, and unfortunately, I cannot slide cancel with a DualSense controller. It's just uncomfortable, and pressing the thumb, it doesn't work for me. I needed a controller with paddles on it. If you're an Xbox person, luckily y'all have a lot of different options when it comes to controllers with paddles, but us PlayStation folks, we have a very limited list of controllers that actually work. So this is the bad boy that I found. This is the Pro BFG wireless modular controller. It does a lot of things. It does actually more than probably what I put it to use for, but I really like this controller. First off, it's purple, and y'all know me. Got a purple jacket on right now. Y'all know me, purple is my color. Then I realized, I was looking at the sides. I was like, okay, cool. Buttons and things. You can basically, which is what I've done, swap the analog stick and the D-pad to whatever's comfortable. If you are an Xbox controller person and you're switching to PlayStation, this actually may be really good for you because it's gonna make the transition absolutely seamless. You don't necessarily have to get used to the two analog sticks on the bottom if you don't like it. Or you can swap them, which is what I've done because I'm a PlayStation girly. Actually, when I was doing the Interstellar Camo Challenge, for some of the ADS and like strafing kills, my thumb was getting so tired trying to extend because I have relatively small hands for the size of this controller. That's the only downside. So in comparison, I'd say it's a bit large. Like it's big. But yeah, for the Interstellar Camo Challenge, I actually did have the Xbox set up for a little bit just because it was easier to strafe an ADS when my fingers were kind of closer to each other. And the one really good thing about this is the real reason I bought this specific controller, is the fact that this also have PC compatibility there. I didn't want to have to buy another controller. That was why I was looking at Scuff, Battle Beaver. I was looking at something that I could use once I transition to PC very soon. If you're looking for a controller that has paddles, you can change things. If you are a Mortal Kombat person, that's what these are for. So these are all of your fighting game buttons. It's a really nice controller. It works for whatever type of games you like to play. And that's something that I'm really excited about. It actually makes me want to test out some other games. You have the place that you're gonna capture your stuff. You have the device that you're gonna use to capture it. You have the controller that you're gonna use to play whatever video game you choose, or mouse and key. You know, I don't discriminate. Now you need a microphone. You need a microphone. How are you gonna stream? How are you gonna make content? How are you gonna do that stuff without a microphone? You're not. Here it is. I love this microphone. That's why I'm so excited about it. So this is the So, how do you pronounce that? Fifine? Fifine. Fifine? Fifine? Fifine. Fifine? Fifine. This is the microphone with RGB on it. I like it a lot. I used to have a different microphone. I used to have, and I'll include the old microphone I used to have because it's absolutely very, very budget friendly. And it's a really good microphone. It just doesn't work for the space that I'm in. The old microphone I used to have was a condenser microphone because I believe this is a dynamic microphone. Yes. So the microphone I used to have was a condenser microphone. This one is a dynamic microphone. So the difference is this dynamic microphone, the audio, it's kind of hard to tell just with the color of the box and everything. All of the audio comes from the top of the microphone. It doesn't come from the sides or anywhere around the microphone. It only will come. So like imagine this is the top of the microphone. It only comes from this direction. I don't get any audio from everywhere around the microphone. A condenser microphone, you can get audio from every which direction. It's just one specific direction. You have 100% audio, and like the sides and the back maybe like 50 or 25% audio, but you still can pick up sound from the other ways. For me, that doesn't really work. Where my desk is, how my chair is, just the sounds in my room, my fans, the audio, it was just picking up a bunch of different audio, and I had to do a lot of audio compression to get rid of all of the background noise. Whereas with this thing, it was perfect. It was heaven sent right out of the box. One other reason I really love this, aside from the RGB, super cute, of course it adds to the aesthetic of your stream or of your gaming content. Aside from that, it is an XLR and a USB mic. So if you're like me, again, starting console, but eventually going to be moving to PC, right now I only have USB capabilities and I can use this microphone. If I decide to buy a Go XLR, because now I can use it because Go XLRs are not compatible with Mac, for those who don't know. So if I do decide to buy a Go XLR, I can now use this same microphone with the Go XLR without having to buy a whole new microphone. Again, same thing with the controller. I'm somebody who likes to buy things for longevity. So if I know I can use it now and I know I can use it in a year from now per se, I'm absolutely gonna buy it. It's on my list of things that I may need. You have a headphone jack on the microphone so you can test your audio levels and all of that good stuff. You can adjust the audio levels on the microphone. You can adjust it in a software. Super good. What I'm also going to include in that little bundle, you should absolutely get the boom arm, the better version of the boom arm that comes with it. Do not buy the boom arm with all of the spring exposed because you're going to get all of that additional noise regardless of the microphone. Buy the boom arm without any springs exposed. I prefer the low profile boom arm, but you can also use the higher profile ones, whichever one you prefer. Just do not buy boom arms with the springs exposed. You're gonna be frustrated. It's not even worth it. Okay, so now you have your capture card. You have your device you're sending the capture card to. You have your controller or mouse and key. You have a microphone. Now, what else do you need? You need a webcam, and I realized I'm terrible. I threw a lot of boxes away earlier, and then I was like, dang, I could do an Amazon favorites video. So here we are. This is the compromise. You're gonna need a webcam. So you have a couple of options for the webcam. I'm gonna be real. When I first started streaming, I was using this bad boy. I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max. This don't shoot in 4K 60 FPS. Okay, I guarantee you have a DSLR camera in your pocket right now when you just don't realize it. If you don't have the money for a webcam, that's the one thing I would say you can skimp on is a webcam. If you have a smartphone with a really nice camera, go buy a tripod, set the tripod up, use the phone as a camera, especially if you're a Mac person like me. If you're if you're a part of the Apple sphere, it's super easy to connect your phone camera to your laptop. If you want a webcam, and you don't mind not having access to your phone while you're streaming, while you're recording, just use your phone. But if you are like me and just need your phone free for any random emergency, I'll give you guys a couple of cheap webcam options. You can also splurge for a webcam, or if you're fancy and you already have a DSLR camera, or if you're taking your content creation to the next step, utilize a DSLR camera with a capture card as a webcam. Once you got your camera, you're taking your videos of yourself, you're getting your content together. Oh no, it's pitch black. Why is my content so dark? It's because you need some key lights. That's why. So these are the Logitech Litra glows. These are a little bit more expensive, I will say, but I really like it. It comes with an application that you can download on your desktop and manage all of your lighting settings there. You can adjust it, you can control it. I think it automatically, if you open the streaming app, it'll automatically turn the light on if you connect it to your computer. So it's really nice, really worth it. Logitech, I mean, let's be real, you can't go wrong with any Logitech items. I only have one of these and I got rid of my ring light, right? I needed another light to fill in the other side of the space. So this one has become my primary light, but I was not paying full price for this. And I've been keeping my eye out for essentially a dupe product of this. I didn't need the Mercedes of lights again, okay? I just needed a nice little Honda Civic, and I found the Honda Civic. This is the Aureday. LED live streaming light. I don't know. I think I paid 20 bucks for this, 10 bucks? Something ridiculously cheap. I wouldn't, I'm gonna say a kind of direct dupe. Not gonna lie. If you are trying to save a couple bucks and you don't want to spend the money on the Logitech, if it's not on sale at the time, you just don't want to spend the extra money, I don't blame you. These bad boys. So now you have all of your stream setup done. I'm gonna assume you're gonna want a bit of RGB, a bit of coloring just to add some dimension and some light into your setup. These are the Govee light bars, the RGBICWW. I don't really know what that means, but I do know, I don't know, I think there are levels to the ability to blend the colors. I think that's what the other letters mean or something. I bought 2 because there's 2 in a pack, so I have 4 of these. I honestly, these are the shorter ones. Let me first preface, I didn't realize that there was actually a longer set, or I probably would have bought the longer set, or like one longer set and one shorter set, but I only saw these when I was looking. But if you're looking for RGB lighting for your setup or just for your room in general, Govee I think is the brand to go with. That's just my personal preference. I use them literally for everything. I have Govee light bulbs, light strips, these light bars, and they all come with a very convenient app that you can control everything on your phone. And the coolest part about the app is that you can actually group products together and make the colors work off of each other. I have an entire group of all of the lights in my room so that I can adjust them so that they all coordinate. I think those are all the things that I've purchased from Amazon. We got the capture card, we got the Chatlink cable, we got the microphone, we got the boom arm for the microphone. The microphone also does come with a little stand if you don't want the boom arm. We got our controller, we got our lighting, we got a webcam or a phone or a DSLR camera if you're fancy. Yeah, to me that sounds like we're ready to game, or ready to game and stream. I think that's about it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoy content like this. I know this is not normally what I'm doing, but I figured I'd share this with you just because I know as a small streamer, it's kind of overwhelming to see all of these big name streamers with all of these grand old streaming setups and you're like, I have no idea where to start. I figured I would share the way that I have built my streaming setup bit by bit over the last year while also saving money in the process. So like I said, I hope you guys really like this content. If you do, let me know by leaving a like on this video, let me know a comment down below. And if you do enjoy this content, I will provide more stuff like this. I think that's it. I think I'm done rambling now. I'm gonna probably play some Call of Duty. Thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys. Merry Christmas.